it's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me. Like you have no options. I ain't take your options. Nah, I'm not the problem. Man, that's on you, yeah. You've been terrorizing me, yeah, I'm always wrong. I knew you lost your mind when you dropped that bomb. Girl, are you crazy? Yeah, you must be crazy. I've been thinking lately it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me, but baby, it's you. Lying like a rat, but take your stuff back, baby, it's you. Whatever, and I would never hear. You've been flexing everywhere. Girl, look in the mirror. Man, you so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me, but baby, it's you. Lying like a rat, but take your stuff back, baby, it's you. Control the weather, then every day would rain on your parade. Shine, you can't change, yeah. If I was Father Time, then I would change the day. So I never saw your face.
Hello. I am your host, Simo, of What's Really Going On Blog Talk Radio Show and Podcast. I am super excited that you have decided to hang out with me this morning, this afternoon, tonight, whatever time it is where you are. I'm happy you are here with me. Before I get started with tonight's episode, I would like to give a special shout out to everybody that listens in around the globe. So without further ado, I'd like to thank Tanzania and the Democratic Republic of Congo, Australia, New Zealand, the Philippines, China, India, Pakistan, Japan, Russia, Sweden, Norway, the United Kingdom, France, Italy, Algeria, Egypt, Sudan, Nigeria, South Africa, Brazil, Mexico, Canada, and of course, rounding it out, the United States. So this morning, I would like to tell you about the Book of John 2, a sexy series, The Obsession, release date June 1st, 2021, but I have a special surprise because I plan to release the paperback tomorrow, and I'm super excited about both of those being released. It's been less than 1 year since the original Book of John was released. Last August 1st is when the Book of John number 1 was released, and it did amazing. And I got a lot of feedback on the book. Right now, it is a 5-star review on Goodreads, Amazon, several other sites. And that's a big accomplishment. In my mind, I'm very proud of that. It is an erotic book. So if you are one of those people that wears pantyhose to church, you might want to leave it alone. But anyway, don't like your toes to show, stuff like that. It's very, very intense. It's and this is just what some of my readers have said. It's very intense. They had to smoke a cigarette after reading it. So it gets really sexy and really naughty, and it causes people to sweat. But anyway, so Book of John 2 is available June 1st, and I'm so excited that people actually got me, because when I originally wrote that one, the intention was not for it to be, when I first started penning it, it wasn't meant to be a series, because I was just gonna, start it. But then when I got to the end, I was like, nah, it can't end right here. It has to be more to it. And so that's when I decided to start writing the other one, which I started writing it like right after I was done with the first one. And so I think you guys are going to love it. And new characters, Christina's character has really developed, and she's gone through some changes in her life. And then, of course, John is just John, you know what I'm saying? So that is what it is. And it's a few new characters that you probably will be introduced in this book. And it's a few twists and turns in there, but I think that you will like it. I want to give you a little background knowledge of what made me actually start the Book of John series. And in case some of you guys don't know, when I was in Iraq in 2003, I met like a really diverse group of people inside and outside of my unit, I would have to say, because I was meeting people from Kazakhstan and Russia and all these different places that I had never even, of course I've heard of Russia, but like it was some countries that I had met people from that I had never even heard of. So it was very interesting to meet those people. And for some reason, I don't know why, people kind of gravitate toward me, and they talk to me and they tell me their stories. And I think that's awesome. They want to share different things with me. And so I always let them do that. I don't judge. I can't do that. That's only God can judge anyone. All I can do is listen if they want to tell me something. And so that's what I do. And so some of the characters from the Book of John, I developed from people that I met, not necessarily their exact or true stories, but I just developed characters based on people that I met. So back in 2003 is when I first decided that I was going to write a book based on interactions and travel and stuff like that, of people and places that I had seen and visited, and got a chance to interact with or at. And so that's what put in my mind, okay, you got to write this book. And I had been saying it for so many years. And then I deployed again in 2009. More juicy details of just people sharing things with me and just watching how people interacted with each other. And I would create these stories. And so then I added on more to the Book of John. And then fast forward to the pandemic. It was time for me to finish that thought. I had a vision. I had a thought, and I wanted to write a book. So fast forward to this very moment. Right now, I have 2 books that are already available to the public and published. I have one that will be available in a few days, and then I have a 4th book that will be out August 1st. On the anniversary of the original Book of John. Jeez. Let me tell you something. If you dream it, if you think it, you can do it. And through prayer, goodness gracious, you can really, really get it done. This for me, is amazing because I was able to create characters based on people I met, and I was able to put it down on paper, and then I'm able to develop a whole story around that, a whole nother world around that. And so there will be one more book in the series, but just one more. I have already started writing that one. It's going to be probably the longest in the series. But I thank God every day for giving me the patience and the gift to be able to write and create, and for people to be able to relate to the characters. And I just think it's important that people understand that, you know, it is fiction, but it is based around just little stories and things I've heard from other people. So like I said, I'm super excited about that. The ebook will be delivered to your inboxes, those of you who pre-ordered on June 1st. And of course, I am going to go ahead and release the paperback. I think I'm going to do it tomorrow. I may just do it I'm going to do it tomorrow. So you can also pre-order the paperback. Some people prefer the paperback. So I just want to make sure those are available as well. Okay. Also, if you did get the ebook, I will be sending you a gift bag, a risque gift bag. So please be aware of that. And I just want to thank everybody who has listened to me talk about this book and you know and it finally was released. And I just want to tell you a short story too about another little short tidbit about the Book of John. When I first got that manuscript done, I sent that manuscript out to 4 different publishers. All of them wanted to publish the book. That's how I knew. I said, you know what, I might be on to something. But as I talked to each publisher, they talked about how they wanted me to pay them to publish the book, and then how they would have certain rights or royalties and things like that over my book. And I just felt like, wow, this has been a long time. You know, I've been thinking about this since 2003. And then just like that, these people want to take my royalties, my rights. They want to copyright my book. They want to do all those things. And I was like, nah, I'm going to do some research. Because just like they built that publishing company, I felt like I could build a publishing brand on my own. And so, like I said, I did the research. And guess what? I am the publisher of my books. CMO is the publisher of my books. That's me. I am the publisher of my books. And I'm super, super proud of that. And I'm not bragging and I'm not boasting or anything like that. But I just want to make people aware that you've got to do your research. If you work hard on something for that amount of time, it's no way you should have to pay somebody to put it out there and maybe market it a little bit for you. And then they get a portion of your royalties. No, you should be the person getting that check every 30, 90 days. You should be the person doing that. So don't ever let anybody steal your shine. Do your thing. Be amazing. And I thank you for listening. And oh my gosh, when I tell you, when you read the Book of John 2, baby, that thing gonna have you hot. It's gonna have you sweating. Like I said, if you wear pantyhose to church and you'll never let your toes show, and you wear shirts all the way up to your throat, you probably don't want to wear or listen or read the Book of John 2 because it's hot.